Hello folks, ModensBack33. Welcome back to Let's Play Tales of the Abyss, part number 120. On the last part, we went to Yulia City, and we learned how to stop the planet storm. We gotta head to the Absorption Gate. We also got some good character development. We also got a brand new phonic hymn for Tyr, Judgment, the last of her phonic hymns. Technically, it's the fifth one of six, but we learned Grand Cross already because we need to be really high level for very hard mode, so obviously we learned it already. Technically, Grand Cross would be like, probably be the last one you get. If you were playing on normal mode, you wouldn't have to be as high level as I am right now. I'm still not high enough level though. Like I said, I still need to be stronger. Very hard mode is ridiculous. It's hard to believe there's even a difficulty above this as well. There's also unknown difficulty. That's just killer. And I'm also not playing with the experience modifier, which would really help me out. Anywho, what we're gonna go to do is we're gonna go to Ketterberg, and we're gonna take care of this Catalyst weapon quest before heading to the Absorption Gate. Not that we can't, like, there are some events we're gonna have to do in order to finish the side quest. We're really, well, not really getting it started because there's a lot to it. So we're gonna get quite a bit of it finished, but we will not be able to finish up the side quest till, like I said, like the very end of the game. This side quest is basically to unlock the most powerful weapons in the game in terms of strength. They're not technically the ultimate weapons, but I guess in terms of strength, them being that, I guess they are. I don't know. There's a bunch of various ultimate weapons in this game, and this would be one of the sets of them. I'll explain the other ones that they give you like different abilities and whatnot. But yeah, so we have to go talk to Nefri to find out about this whole catalyst thing. Maybe voiceovered, because the other one was, so I'm gonna be quiet just to be sure here.
An Oracle Knight that used to live in Ketterberg? I can look in the records. What was this person's name?
Gelda Nebulum.
Professor Nebulum?
My, did you know her?
Professor Nebulum opened a private school here after leaving the Order. I studied under her, as did my brother.
Colonel, you did know her, didn't you?
And you knew too, Luke. That's why you were acting so strangely.
I don't know her.
Don't blame Luke. I told him to keep it a secret. Emperor Peony aside, sharing a classroom with Dist is one of my life's less laudable moments.
Dist aside, Emperor Peony studied under her as well?
The Emperor was confined to his mansion, but he would sneak out and just sit in on the class.
Some emperor he is.
So, did this Professor Nebulum leave anything behind?
I've heard that the Malkuth Army's intelligence division collected all of her documents some time ago.
The Malkuth Army? Why?
What's the problem? Jade just has to run in there and ask.
I doubt it'll be that easy. Intelligence divisions are usually independent from the rest of the army.
Well, I suppose we'll just have to ask the Emperor for assistance.
Alright, that was simple enough. Nothing else here, right? No. So we have to go to, we have to head on over to Grand Kokma now to talk to the Emperor. Like I said, there's a lot of scenes in the side quest, and a lot of talking, a lot of story. It's a pretty involved side quest, because while technically being optional, it does explore a lot of story. There was a contamination side quest I keep mentioning that we skipped, and I keep beating myself up about it, because that one also plays into this side quest as well, and that one is purely for story. There's no reward for it or anything, but that one also goes to the end of the game, revolving around this one too, so it's kind of a shame that I missed out on it, and it's like, I'm really upset that I missed out on it, because like I'm not going back for it now. I'm 120 parts in. Back then, I should have debated doing that, and that's kind of, I've been kind of keeping 2 save files now, just so I don't accidentally make that mistake again. But I probably back then I should have actually debated starting over again, because I wasn't actually that far in. That was around the part where we just got Natalia for the first time, so like that's a long time ago. I definitely should have done it, I just didn't think about it. But anyway, we gotta go see the Emperor, learn about these weapons. These weapons are, like I said, they're ultimate weapons. They're really cool. As you can tell, everyone's gonna get one based on what everyone has said so far. How there's 3 of Rem and 3 of Shadow. So 3 of them look all evil-like, and 3 of them look all like light and whatnot. And they're all really cool looking. I gotta be honest. Luke's is really evil because it like splits open and looks gross. But it's pretty cool, so can't argue that. There's nothing else here, right? I feel like I've done all this stuff here, but you gotta talk to Peony's chilling in his room. Yeah, you gotta talk to him.
Well, this is a surprise. Did you come to visit my Rapigs? Adorable, aren't they?
We'll save your Majesty's Rapigs for another time. Guy, if you would explain.
Me? Why do I always have to explain things?
Professor Nebulum, huh? My dad was still on the throne then, so I don't know much about it. Anyway, I'll get the Intelligence Division to submit the information. I'll have it sent to your office, Jade.
Do you hear something?
Yes. This sounds like phonon interference.
Now that you mention it... It's the 1st and 6th phonons!
That's odd. It's coming from somewhere in this room.
Maybe it's a phonon bomb.
Hey, that's not funny.
Come on, let's look for it.
This is it. The sound is coming from this sword.
It looks like it's reacting to the shadow sword we have. Tyr, would you use a phonic seal on it?
What is this sword, Your Majesty?
Old McGovern left it behind when he retired from the army. I collect weapons, so he left it here for me.
Jade, do you think this is one of the planetary phonic art catalysts?
I presume so, but to call this mess a collection...
Did you say something?
Not at all. Incidentally, would it be possible to borrow this sword?
I suppose that if those 3 cute girls begged a little...
That's a fine case of sexual harassment.
Okay, then you guys do it too. Go ahead, Luke.
Me? Please lend us the sword.
Next.
With all due respect, we would like to borrow the sword.
Next.
Emperor Peony, you're so handsome. Can we please borrow the sword? Pretty please, with sugar on top.
Great, great. Just wait until you're 6 years older and I'll date you anytime.
Whoa, he sure changed fast.
Please lend us the sword.
Oh, that icy smile. Yeah.
Me too? Your Majesty, would you please allow us to borrow the sword?
Oh, that hint of naivete. Yes.
Your Majesty.
Shut up. Don't beg. I'll puke.
Now, Your Majesty. Please allow me to offer my most sincere request.
Nope. Leave.
How unfortunate. We'll be taking the sword then.
That whole scene, hilarious. This is hilarious. Like, actually. So that is like the first bit of this event. We could have done that way back when we got when we were researching for the Flight Stone for the Albior. So we could have done that like time ago. This event that we're going here is back when we first cleared the absorption gate for the first time. And then once you get the whole party back together, of course, you can go back into Jade's office, and the Intelligence Division will let you know about some of these other weapons as well. The Lost Celestii is the other sword, so you know we can use that, right? It's Guy. This sword is so sick looking, it's unreal how cool it looks. Like, probably, I don't know. Guy's other like ultimate weapon is real. All of his ultimate weapons are sick. Who am I kidding? The ultimate weapons in this game, all like I think like all of them, just have like the coolest looks to them. Like, they actually, like, yeah, let's do this.
Colonel, some documents have been delivered from the Intelligence Division.
Thank you. Now, let's see.
What do they say?
There's information on the professor's life, the incantation for the planetary phonic art, and, a map.
A map?
Yes. This looks like Mount Ronil. It seems there's a phonic glyph beyond the mountain which reacts to the catalysts.
Now that you mention it, Professor Nebulum did go to Mount Ronil a lot, didn't she?
Whoa! What's the Emperor doing here?
His Majesty pays unannounced visits to the Colonel's office frequently.
Well, that explains that.
Well then, shall we head for Mount Ronil?
Not yet. It would probably be best to wait until we have all of the catalysts. By the way, Your Majesty, it seems that there are quite a few sections missing from these documents.
Apparently somebody took them without anyone's knowledge.
Dist?
Probably.
Does it say anything about where the rest of the catalysts are?
Unfortunately, no. Only that they came in pairs, and that the McGovern family had one.
I guess we'll just have to find them the hard way.
Alright, that's a hint on its own. We gotta go speak to the McGovern family. Of course, they're in St. Bina, the fallen St. Bina. Also, that guard, voice actor, clearly Ions. I really love how someone, like, sometimes they'll have, like, guards and townspeople and stuff talk, and if you listen close enough, you can definitely tell, like, if it's, like, a main cast member or something. Like, I guess, would you call them a main cast member? I guess that's what you'd call them, I guess. You can tell if they, like, did voiceovers for a game or not. Or for minor characters. Yeah, like, that's clearly Ion's voice. But anyway, we gotta go to St. Bina. It's actually taking up quite a bit of time, which I was not expecting. There's not a lot of stuff left, though. I think there's only 2 more things we can get before we can stop the quest. I think we get 2 more of the weapons, and then the last 2 we'll have to wait until we clear another dungeon. And then once we do that, then it's just a matter of basically going through the rest of the game, and we'll be able to get the last one. The last couple, anyway. But yeah, like, like I said, I'm getting pretty stoked to be getting near the end of this game. I think that's pretty awesome, because I've been doing this project for a long time. It's cool that I've started up Kirby's Return to Dreamland as like a project to go along with this. I know I said I wouldn't do anything else until I had finished what is it? So I finished this game, sorry. But I was like, you know what? I want some, if in case people aren't watching this series, which is understandable, then I got something else for them as well. And like I keep mentioning, thank you so much for watching this series. I really do appreciate it. But anyway, let's get some more Catalyst information.
That sword. Isn't that the sword I offered to the Emperor?
Yes. We're presently borrowing it because we need it for something. Incidentally, it seems that this sword was one of a pair.
That would be Bloodpain. I've left it to my son now. What do you want with it?
Apparently it's needed for some big planetary phonic art thing.
I see. Well, I don't mind, but...
Is there something that bothers you?
Well, that weapon was once used to seal away a phonist who was ravaging Malkuth.
Seal away? Don't you mean defeat?
The serial phonist killer, correct? As I recall, that was your last battle.
Yes, it was horrible. She destroyed an entire company all by herself. It was a small company, granted, but still.
An entire company destroyed? That sounds like a demon.
And you could only seal her away?
So where'd you seal her?
That's confidential, you fool. What do you think would happen if someone let her out? In any case, it's a dangerous weapon. Be careful with it.
So I'm pretty sure we gotta go talk to his son to get more information. I thought this sword was the pair of the one Luke has, but I guess not, which is kind of weird because you think the swords would be pairs, but Bloodpain is, I believe, Jade's weapon.
Bloodpain?
Yes, we'd like to borrow it if that's not a problem.
I see. Excellent timing. As it happens, I have a favor to ask. If you'll do it for me, I'll lend you Bloodpain.
What's this favor?
Well, the other day, my father's Rapig ran away while I was taking him for a walk.
You want us to find him?
Yes. That Rapig was a gift from the Emperor in return for lost Celeste. Fortunately, my father hasn't noticed yet, but...
Rapigs again?
So he's somewhere in the town?
Actually, he fled outside the town. And worse, it seems his monster blood has awakened. He won't approach the town anymore.
You mean we have to search outside?
Yes. The Rapig's name is August. He's wearing a red ribbon, so you should be able to recognize him immediately. He's quite active, so you may have to search pretty far. I'm counting on you.
This is crazy.
Alright, looks like it's not as simple to get the other weapons. This guy's got a mission. He's like, well, if you want me to do something for you, you gotta do something for me. Which is pretty cool. It's fine. We gotta go find his Rapig, so just outside of town here somewhere. Hopefully he's not too hard to find, but he should be somewhere here. Once the map eventually loads. He's right there! That's it? Okay. I honestly didn't think it would be that easy. That's stupid. Alright, let's go talk back to Glenn. Are you kidding? He's right there! What a lazy piece of crap. He could go out there and get him. How we carry him right now? We're just lugging this Rapig with us?
August! Thank goodness!
So you'll lend us Bloodpain now, right?
Of course. And please, keep the incident with August a secret from my father.
That's so stupid. So anyway, like I said, Bloodpain is Jade's catalyst weapon here. It kind of looks like an axe more than it does a staff, but I guess maybe it's supposed... Well, it says a staff, so I guess it's supposed to be a staff. So that's kind of cool. Jade doesn't just get spears. Although the ladies, Annis and Tyr, I don't know why I keep calling the ladies, it's easy to say that, I guess. They get staffs, so I don't... Or those are more maces, right? Eh, whatever. That's, you know, potato. That's a joke from Megamind. If anyone's ever seen that movie, it's an animated one. Came out a couple of years ago. Anyway, we're going to Batical because we're going to get one more of the catalyst weapons before we can stop doing this. And I guess I'll wrap up the video. About 19 minutes in right now. I mean, it's probably not 19 minutes, probably based on editing. It's probably like 18 and a half right now, or so. But I wonder if it said 18 and a half, like right as it got to like 18:30. That'd be pretty sick. But what we're gonna do here is we're gonna be going to the abandoned factory. You remember that place we haven't been to in forever, and that boss that I just absolutely hate in this dungeon that I just detest like so much. Well, now that we have Mew Wing and Mew Fire 2, we can actually activate a switch in here, and we're gonna be able to get the other catalyst weapon. So you obviously can't do this until you get beat Mount Zalejo for the first time. I can't remember where the ladder is. Is it up here? No. There's a ladder that you need to use Mew Wing to get access to. We'll see it. I guess it's not here. Oh yeah, man, this place brings back bad memories. I hate this dungeon so much. Like, it's ridiculous. I really don't like this dungeon at all. I guess it's up here then. It must be up here. Yeah, there it is there. So yeah, this ladder that's been taunting us the whole game, we can finally get at now. We get up here, and you need, like I said, you need Mew Fire 2. I don't know. I wonder if there's any enemies up here, because it's not like they could do anything to us. Like, let's be real. Alright, so there should be a switch here that you can hit with Mew Fire 2. Come on! There we go. And that'll send the trolley back to town, so now we have to go back to Batical, and then we have to hop on that one. And that'll lead us to some side stuff. Not just a weapon, I believe there's some other treasure too. So that's pretty cool. You don't have to do anything specific here to get this catalyst weapon. No, not really any talking or anything. I'm pretty sure there's talking when you get it, but there's no one. It's not like someone crazy has it or something like that, which is kind of weird. I feel like a lot of the weapons have some kind of like cool factor to you obtaining them, like if somebody has it. But for this one, it's just like it's just chilling in this factory. They might tell us why. I'm sure they will tell us why it was in this factory. Maybe someone had it in here. But yeah, now we can go to this other part of the factory. It's not like there's gonna be super hard enemies over here now. Which that would be cool if they did that, but there's not going to be. So this is a completely brand new area of the abandoned factory here. So we can check it out. What's down here? Because we obviously haven't been down here before, so we might as well give it a look-see. See what's over here. Absolutely nothing. It's just broken. Okay, yeah, so like if that wasn't broken there, then you'd be able to go up here. But obviously that's not a thing. Because this game wants you to use, you know, solve puzzles. Alright, whose weapon's gonna be up here? You don't know. We're about to find out. It's probably one of these treasure chests.
What is a bow doing in this abandoned factory?
I can hear phonon interference.
Wow! So this is one of the catalysts? What's it doing here?
This used to be a weapon factory. They might have used this in developing new weapons.
But since they left it here, there's no problem with us taking it, right?
Sounds fine to me. This place probably belonged to the royal family anyway.
Then let's take it with us.
That's a pretty lame excuse why you get the Holy Quetzalcoatl. Quizzacult? I know like that's a real thing, Quizzacult, but I don't think that's how this is pronounced. Okay, let's try to pronounce this right. Holy Quetzalcoatl? Maybe that's how you pronounce it? Another cool looking weapon. This is obviously associated with light as opposed to shadow. It looks like wings, like on the bow. Once again, all these catalyst weapons just look really sick. Before Van finds out. I don't really care about this skit. It has to do with planetary phonic weapons, but... Or not, phonic art, sorry. And the catalyst weapons. But now we got all of them that we can get for now. And we also got a sunlight chamber. I don't know if you saw that. We have 3 of them, and I'm only using 1 on Fangblade. I should really activate on some other stuff, because I'll go into it later, probably near the end of the game, some of the cool stuff you can do. But because I don't have the AD skills that I need right now to activate some... You can do some stupidly flashy combos with Luke and Guy, but I can't... More so with Luke than Guy, because Luke has more options. But you can do some really cool stuff with sunlight chambers that I just can't do because I don't have the proper skills. I probably could at this point if I knew the requirements for them. I'll probably look them up and see what I need. But I will get them by the end of the game anyway. But what are we at here? Like 24 minutes or so? I guess this would be a good place to end, actually, because we can't do any more of the side quest for now. So next time we'll head to the absorption gate and do what we're actually supposed to do. Now that we got a lot of the catalyst weapon stuff done, we only need 2 more of them now, right? Tyr and Annis need weapons. So you'll see them get weapons eventually, probably like a few parts from now. But anyway, I've been OwenSpack33. Thanks for watching. Till next time, bye-bye.